Well, my recent problem with pain started in February of 2019, and it was extreme pain. I could not sit or stand for more than 30 seconds. And eventually, after MRI and doctor visits, I was diagnosed with a bulging disc. And I had a series of physical therapy, but that only made me worse. And then they scheduled me with a surgeon. And he said, I've tried everything. The only thing left for me to do was to schedule surgery. But at that time, I had just started Egoscue, maybe 3 weeks before that appointment. I was also at the time taking 4 ibuprofen, 3 hours later, 2 to 3 Tylenol, 3 hours later, 4 ibuprofen, rotating night and day with an alarm on my phone, and was miserable. After about 3 months, I was able to wash dishes. I was able to start cooking again for my husband, supper. I'm sure he loved that. And I was also down to taking pills every 6 hours. At about 4 months later, from starting Egoscue, I could walk 20 minutes a day. At 5 months, I was able to sit for the first time on my couch and watch an entire movie. And then I also did a short drive, and I hadn't driven in a car for all that time. Then at about 6 months, I was able to take pills only twice a day for pain. At 7, just once a day. And at a year from when I started Egoscue, I was no longer taking pain pills. At the moment, I am 90% better than what I was at the beginning. I would say Egoscue is the best type of therapy there is, because they don't focus on where it hurts, but they focus on where the problem is coming from. And the therapist that I had was Alice. It is a big difference from your typical physical therapy or doctor's offices, because you could really tell, I could tell that Alice cared. And she gave me her phone number and her email. So whenever I was in a bind, especially in the very beginning, because I would get so nervous when I would be in pain, and that would make my pain worse. But I would text her or email her, and she would calm me down, or even call me. Many times she did call me and just walked me through a few things to do to help my pain to get better. And she always spoke with such confidence that you're going to get better, you're going to be fine, that it made me relax, and that helped my pain go away. So it was such a nice experience to have someone that you could contact. I've never had a doctor give me his personal phone number or even a physical therapist. And that just made me feel comfortable that I wasn't ever on my own and stuck in pain. Most people don't want to have surgery, but they don't know that there's another option. And so that's why if they could learn about Egoscue, it would be so helpful to them, and it is not a waste of money.